Yo. Alright, we're live now. Go ahead, Josh. Start it. Live. Grinding on Apex. That's all I've been doing. Yeah, all the wins. I need to get all the wins because I want to get. Yeah, no, it's not an addiction. It's a ritual. Okay. Every time we get on and we don't get out of the room unless we get one win. Well, that's all we ask. We have a ritual.
Today. Oh snap! But yeah, I mean, Ruben and I and Orange, we've been playing Apex a lot. Still playing it. That thing is addicting, man. I don't know what it is about that game. That game is just addicting.
Yeah, and then to be honest,
It's just a thrive to just
it's
win.
just a drive to win. To be honest, and how many ways we could win the game.
How much better you can do the next time.
Yeah,
That's pretty much how it is for me.
especially with
I'm trying to climb in and go in rank mode too. So
What rank y'all at?
I'm silver too.
Voodoo. Nah, let's get it.
Silver too.
But
Dude.
I've noticed that if you don't play, they drop you daily.
Yeah.
Okay, so it decays.
Yeah,
and I remember I didn't play for like a week.
Yeah,
I went back out to bronze. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? I was in gold.
Back to bronze, dude.
I went from gold to bronze, bro. Like, what the hell was that?
And
hey man, that's work.
The thing is like it makes you every time you play more, it makes you better at the game, like any kind of game, and that's what I kind of like.
Yeah, you improve.
So I've been grinding Apex with Josh and Gabe, and I've been grinding Monster Hunter Rise with Andres right here.
This man Ruben is he's what we call a video game I'm not gonna say the word because it's insulting
addict.
To some people.
He's a coke fiend.
He's a coke fiend / hoe. He will play any game with anyone at any time.
Yeah.
This man is playing Apex, Monster Hunter, and Heroes of the Storm.
And Heroes of the Storm.
And Tabletop Simulator.
And Tabletop Simulator with Bino Isaac. Like, well,
but that's good, man. That means you play games, yo.
No, I keep myself entertained. That's until they give me a job.
What's up with you though?
With me?
Yeah.
Resting like a motherfucker. And also playing whenever I'm like awake, Monster Hunter Rise. Nah, I just got to kind of like the last ranking of Monster Hunter Rise, so I'm a 7-star.
Fiend.
Well, you mean the story mode, the village?
Yeah,
I'm actually.
Oh, you finished the Guardian Hub?
Yeah, yeah, I just gave me that game for free. I'm trying to get on that.
Yeah,
it's just, man, it's so constantly. I might have to take this to work.
This man loves Monster Hunter so much he gifts it to people.
Yo.
He gave me Monster Hunter World. Never played it though, but he gave me Monster Hunter Rise. I took advantage of that.
What you guys did was crazy. You guys sold it. You guys sold the game, bro.
No, Ken sold it.
I didn't sell World.
I told you he's Santa Claus out here. All that matters is he keeps that Disney Plus subscription.
Yo, these men just said that.
Alright.
Man, yo, you can have HBO Max next month. Got you.
Apples.
Yeah.
Can you let me know? And then he's like, all right, yeah, well, for sure.
Well, because the thing is, we didn't get it till a week later. So.
Yeah.
We didn't get it till a week later, and you already said you saw it. So I was like, okay, I guess he has it.
Yeah. Because like my dad was like, I want to. He was like being a little kid. He's like, I want to see it now. But
I just said like, oh man, I gotta pay for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the way HBO Max is going, I might end up having to pay for that for a year or two.
Yeah.
They got some bangers coming out every month. So
yeah, it's looking like they're picking it up. like to pick it up.
And man, that's what we said last year. It's not gonna be good until next year, which is this year.
Yeah, because
this
like
year,
when they first came out, man, like
they have nothing.
we covered it. We covered it on the channel. When it first came out, it had a good stuff. It had good stuff. But then it lost all the Harry Potter movies a month later.
Yeah, like how you lose that? You have the rights to that shit. Like,
Yeah, it didn't have like the vast majority of the DC shows. It was just like, oh my god.
Where
like,
did the Harry Potter go to?
some other application.
Peacock, right? Peacock, yeah, Peacock.
No one uses Peacock.
Nobody.
And then so I was like, so after they lost that, it was in like the first 3 months, it was just like nah. But then like Stargirl came out, that was a flop because the ending was trash. I was like, oh my god!
I mean, Stargirl was a success. The ending was just garbage.
Yeah, then it was garbage. But Stardust was, but then they had reports of it moving to the CW.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm just like, come on now, like, there's no point about HBO Max. And then this year Snyder Cut followed by Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah.
The Mortal Kombat movie.
Mortal Kombat movie coming out later on.
Now, hold on. If Sony buys Crunchyroll, does that get removed from HBO Max?
I would assume so, unless they're gonna honor it. It might end up like what happened with Disney.
What would get removed from HBO Max?
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll's part of HBO Max?
Yeah, AT&T owns that.
Yeah.
AT&T owns Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just don't got that much good stuff.
I thought you meant like in the application. I was just like,
yeah, it's in
if it's Sony,
no, it's in the HBO Max. Yeah,
I think we're done.
It has Crunchyroll licensed stuff.
Right.
Whatever shows up on Crunchyroll
in it. Huh? It doesn't have its whole library in it though.
Yeah, it does.
It
has certain.
It has the Cartoon. It has the Cartoon Network ones.
Like all of it, but some of it.
Pretty much Adult Swim anime.
Right.
That's what it has.
Yeah, that's
and
what
Studio Ghibli stuff.
Like I can't just flip on HBO Max and then see its whole collection that it has.
No, I mean it should be like that if they want HBO Max to be the shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god!
Put it into one.
I think they're gonna. If everything goes, they're gonna make another contract though.
Yo, imagine HBO Max, the whole library of Crunchyroll, the whole library of fucking Warner Brothers, the whole library of Disney, not Disney, DC Comics, all of that into one app. You're not beating that. Like that has so much content.
You can only beat it if you're Disney. But that's the thing. You would have two big ass platforms go against each other.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they try to keep the DC app plus the Crunchyroll. I understand Crunchyroll because they're about to sell it, but it's just
it's like I know what they're doing now too because they want to be able to sell you these applications and make more money off.
Right.
But HBO Max is already $14. Like you might as well.
That's why they moved. That's why they moved Mortal Kombat a week. So
Oh, it's Charlie. He finally came to Twitch.
But are they gonna? But since Crunchyroll and Fun Animation, they're gonna combine into one app, right? That's what they're trying to do.
Why
allegedly.
my face so much?
Oh, I don't know. Like right now, I pay for both streaming services for Funimation and Crunchyroll, but like as of lately, like I don't know if it's me, but like Funimation's like lineup hasn't been all that great when it comes to like releases, and then I've been seeing like also their releases are like weeks behind Crunchyroll releases.
Yeah, it's because the problem is like Sony is buying up a lot of anime, and so obviously they're like hoarding it, but then at the same time it's like really the only reason people went to Funimation for was like what One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece.
One Piece. One Piece.
Dragon Ball.
This is what you go for Funimation for. One Piece. Attack on Titan. Fire Force. I care about it.
Actually, you know what?
Fire Force is really good though.
I'm gonna have to say One Piece. No, not even that, because I've been seeing all the recent episodes on Crunchyroll instead of Funimation. Because Funimation
dub.
Oh yeah, dub. Dub. Yeah, right. But even that.
The good thing about Funimation is that they have simulcast.
Yeah, summer releases. Yeah.
So the minute they release in Japan, you get the sub. That day.
Right, but even with because I pay for both. I on both tabs, and Crunchyroll is even earlier than Funimation sometimes.
Yeah.
So, like, what the fuck? Like, that makes no sense. But Crunchyroll is like has their shit like unlocked, whether it's One Piece or all the major ones.
They
have their releases like on the dot.
Yeah, I mean,
the thing about Funimation is that they have to dub it and then release it.
Right.
No.
Wait. But
Crunchyroll is just once it comes out in Japan, so boom.
Yeah, Funimation is like they're a really old school company. Like they do everything by the books. They ask, they make sure the paperwork is signed, etc.
Yep.
But when it comes to
Crunchyroll
Crunchyroll, they
says,
just gotta put it out there. Yeah.
Crunchyroll's like, look, we made this thing with piracy. We're gonna continue doing it.
Wait, who has
They're like the biggest streaming site too. So
wait, who
Yeah.
has the new show Boruto and Naruto? Shippuden. Who has
that
those?
Crunchyroll as well. Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Got to
Hulu.
take over, man.
And Hulu.
it looks like Boruto might actually
Fuck,
start
Hulu.
getting good.
Nobody uses Hulu.
Yeah.
anymore.
I don't care about the Boruto anime. I just wanted to start not be filler anymore.
Well, and that's where it's going to be. Now they changed their image, so now it's the other kid that comes into play now. And when that
the one
starts
that
coming in-
adopted, right? The Boruto.
You know
Yeah,
how
Naruto
many
adopted.
episodes of Boruto have aired, and they're still in filler?
Like a
Yeah.
100.
Well,
Well,
they're barely getting out of it.
Yeah, like come on, bro. You gave us that spicy shit in the first 5 minutes of the show, and then you're like, nah, we ain't gonna get that to like episode 300.
no,
Right.
it's like telling you the whole story like Naruto, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's looked like Boruto might be a shorter series than Naruto.
It has to. It has to be.
It could be like 16 years.
No, it has to be like
alright,
maybe 5 years.
Let's get on with the podcast. It's
Wait,
time.
All right. So, question of the day: does Game Pass give Xbox the edge for the future over like anything, especially PlayStation?
I would say right now it gives the edge. I don't know
Is,
about the future, right? Because
is
it
it-
depends on what games it brings to the near future, and we don't know that yet.
Is the sky yellow?
No,
No.
no,
The answer is sometimes.
no.
So it depends.
I mean, that's what I say. It depends on the games of the near future, right? That's all I'm saying.
No, I mean, I
Because
think.
right now it gives it the edge because you could go back and play the games, right, on the Game Pass.
Well, I think
That had
it
already
was.
come out.
I think right now it gives it the edge because one, there's no games, and then two, you could play it anywhere, and
Yeah.
that's pretty big. I mean,
and when it comes to future releases and transparency and stuff like that, you got to give it an Xbox right now, because right now PlayStation
Hasn't done nothing.
hearing shit from them. I'm
Nothing.
you're not hearing shit from their lineup. You're not hearing any interest from any studios telling you, look at this upcoming, double A game at least. Nothing really.
I mean, that's what I said. It's like when Sony makes a very good console.
Right.
They make a very good console. When it comes to making home consoles, Sony is the champion. But you move away from that even a little bit, they start to fall apart. The Vita was a flop. The PSP line was a flop. The Sony
Vita,
was
right?
Sony Ericsson, and the PSP Go was a flop. Pretty much everything that wasn't a home console from PlayStation was a flop.
Damn, that's kinda sad.
And it goes to show you, like, they don't really. It's like they concentrate all their resources on making the console, but never everything that goes along with it. Like PlayStation, the PlayStation Network is garbage. The store is not that well designed. It's like it comes like they have a lot of things where it's just the console is nice, but the quality of life things that go along with it is just bad.
Right. I mean, but even
remember PlayStation Home?
if you look at the CEO of Sony right now and the game division, like, he's not even putting a lot of interest into gaming. Like, all he's doing is his interest is about numbers, like numbers. But because his interest is all into fucking numbers, like, the games are coming out, and so you're just like, yeah, I can keep selling fucking consoles, but if there's no fucking games that are coming
What's
out,
the point of it?
the fucking point, because then I'm not. The whole thing is making money on games, whether it's on the digital front as well.
And that's really the one of the hilarious things about it too. Is that even if Sony puts out a game right now, right? They're in a catch-22. They put out a game right now, you can't get the console. If you make consoles, they don't have any games.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's like right now, it's like what can you really do? Because at least with Game Pass, Xbox can put out games and have it played on other consoles that they already have out there.
Right.
Yep.
But
What?
Sony has nothing like that.
Right. And then you also have the added, thing of, like, we talked about it the last podcast, but like MLB The Show being on release day on Game Pass, which
Right.
is something you or us would have never guessed. But hey, look, Xbox is going like, hey, we got MLB on Game Pass on release day. Sony
Yeah.
doesn't.
What's happening like that?
Even
To
though
be fair though, MLB was the one that said, "Hey Sony, you gonna put it there whether you like it or not."
right, and then
Yeah.
also even though it's it's getting a lot of mixed reviews and it's a lot of it on the negative side, but it's getting played like a lot, a shitload is Outriders, and they had it on there. And then so Game Pass, so it's just like the thing is Xbox has whether it's not there on their under their Xbox umbrella, but at least on their platform they keep releasing games.
Yeah.
Well,
All
and
games all games.
That's the
Where-
idea of Game Pass. Is
Yeah.
like we even if our first parties aren't coming, we still got third party games coming through.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they have an outlet for the PC indies as well. Indie games on PC.
Mhm. Yo,
Right.
you know Microsoft won with Game Pass if they get a Nintendo game on that bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was big because MLB The Show is usually a PlayStation exclusive.
Right.
Yeah, because
Sony
Sony produces themselves.
publishes it, yeah, and so
No, they don't just publish it; they make the game.
yeah,
Right.
and so I think Sony realized that, hey man, people can't get these consoles if we don't get these games out
Well,
there.
Sony didn't realize that. I think Microsoft will cut MLB a check.
I think Sony also realized that with the failure of the Miles Morales and with the sales and all the scalpers going around buying those PlayStation, hurting their sales. I think they realized that if they didn't put that game out there, I mean, if they did put that game out there with so little PlayStation 5 being actually played, they would have been just losing money. Because, like I said, in the first couple years of a console is the most important years for the manufacturer, because they don't make money on the console in the first couple years. They only on the games. But if all the scalpers have all the consoles, they can't make any money on the games because there's no one buying the games because no one has the console.
And you know what?
And so they have to put the game out there, or else they're just going to straight up lose money.
And you know what's funny now? Now we're hearing Xbox being sold out with its new releases, like its new rollouts on Xboxes, and now they're being sold out. But actually, they're not being scalped like PS5s are, and because they're not being scalped, they're actually getting into people's hands, and they're actually playing the games. Because
Right.
look at fucking Game Pass. Oh shit! Look at all these fucking titles that you're getting.
Like I'm telling you, man, Xbox get The Last of Us is a wrap.
Right.
But yeah,
They get
it's
what?
just Last of Us. Yeah.
If Sony finally comes to the conclusion that they need to make more money before they go bankrupt, because Sony has gone almost gone bankrupt for the PlayStation 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's possible that it could be the 5 too, but this could be the nail in the coffin.
Right.
You might end up seeing some PlayStation exclusives on Xbox Game Pass
And
just to guarantee their
what
money.
games can you play right now in the
Right, I'm not
PS5
sure
that's
about
exclusive? And
Miles Morales and like
Miles Morales and Cyberpunk, right?
And Miles Morales is
that's not exclusive.
the 5 because you can play it on the 4.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh wow, what the?
No, Miles Morales is not exclusive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can play it on the 4 and you can play it on the 5. It's not even on release. They
Yeah,
were both.
what is for it? What games?
So PlayStation 5 exclusives are the PlayStation controller and the
Astrobot.
Astro.
Astrobot.
Yeah, well, but I mean that's the thing that came with the PS5. So
Yeah,
like,
you cannot count that.
I
They
mean,
didn't count that as sales like Wii Sports.
Yeah.
Wii Sports, yeah.
Wii Sports deserves it though.
yeah,
It was a great game.
Yeah.
They count that as sales though. Like you didn't buy Wii Sports.
It is sells 90 million copies.
No, you bought the Wii and it came with Wii Sports.
right.
All I'm saying is that, did you pay money for it to get it into your hands?
No.
Mhm.
Yes, you
I
did.
paid money to get the Wii
Yeah.
in my hands. It just so happened to come with
I
that
think you
game.
did.
But money change hands?
Okay, cool then. You paid $300 for a game.
It's crazy. I pay a lot.
Yeah,
for
no,
it.
that's how good the game was.
Yeah, it was crazy. I paid my Wii $500 for la Curacao.
Ray
All
say name a game that's worth playing on Game Pass. Master
I brought
Chief
DS.
Collection, Gears Tactics,
These nuts.
Thieves Nuts. For what people are saying, Outriders, Doom,
The Gears of War collection.
Doom Eternal.
Which is you can play everything.
I mean,
I just named 5 games that are worth playing on.
All the Bethesda console except the Wolfenstein ones. No,
is on it too.
Forza Horizon is actually a good game to play on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, you get Game Pass, you get EA Play, so you can play Star Wars.
Oh wow, Battlefront.
Star Wars. Not Battlefront. Fuck that game. The Force what? The Force.
The Force
for
Awakening.
for
The one
$9
that Respawn made,
a month. Oh yeah, the Fallen Order.
Fallen Order. You can play all the Mass Effect games if you want to go play. If you haven't played that,
For how much?
you gotta play that.
For $9, $10 a month, people.
basically,
$10 a month, $9.99. That's a steal.
That's
You want
crazy.
to play EA games? You do, Ray, because you play FIFA. Now shut up.
Yeah, well, Ray's not here.
I think he's in the chat.
He's in the chat.
Yeah.
He wants to play EA games. You play FIFA. That you legit live and breathe for FIFA.
Wait. Don't do homework, man.
Yeah, right. He's gonna be doing an essay. He just made an excuse not show up today.
Yeah, well, he gotta do what he's gotta do, man.
But for people who haven't played those games, Game Pass is amazing. If you have, then it's like whatever to you.
And then there's rumors that Uplay is coming next. It is like right now, Game Pass is a steal. There's no way you can look at it and say it's not. Even if you don't have a PC, getting Game Pass Ultimate for $15 is a steal. $15 a month, that's a steal, man. That is definitely a steal. That's the easy cop right there. I can't imagine not wanting to buy that. You get any game you want, new games they want. Like, let's just face it, right? You know damn well that a lot of people don't have the storage on their PC and their Xbox to have it there, even though you can download it. Yeah. And we know damn well a lot of people don't buy games they never gonna play, and they have interest in games that they don't want to buy. So if you get Game Pass, you can try out some of these games.
And,
a lot of games.
If you don't want it, don't play it. You can play another game.
Right, hundreds of games. It's ridiculous. Like I can't.
It makes you have decisions to play in the console.
And then on top of all that, they let you buy an Xbox Series X for $25 a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, come on now.
That's probably why those Xboxes are selling out. $25 layaway. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. $25 and you get to play the console, have it.
And everybody could have it. Yeah.
During a pandemic, oh man, like Phil Spencer is a motherfucking genius.
Or you just play on xCloud.
Or you play on xCloud.
Oh, that's crazy. Let's play the xCloud.
But,
didn't you see that announcement? They just announced, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, that they added more titles for xCloud so that you can play gaming on the go.
You know what?
Yeah, 3 more games. Yeah.
No, it wasn't 3 more.
You know what titles on the xCloud?
Yeah, in a Game Pass.
No, not Game Pass.
What title?
xCloud is Game Pass.
Can't hear you.
No, but I'm saying for mobile, right? So you can play it on the go. So they released 60 more titles that they added to xCloud now.
Yeah,
I
know.
Oh, damn.
You know what titles on xCloud?
What?
MLB The Show.
Damn.
Yo, that's crazy. Game Pass is getting Sony games day one. Before Sony could put games.
Bro, you can't even get PlayStation 5 day one. Like
you can't even find it anywhere.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it's a steal, man. Like this is probably one of the greatest things that ever happened to gaming is Game Pass.
Oh, this definitely is. Like it's unprecedented.
I want to know the business behind it because if they can keep this up forever, they kind of got it.
They already have that.
I think that what it is because at first they probably were losing mad money over this, but as soon as the subscriptions started coming in, the deals were being made, then they started maybe profiting over it. Because think about it, right? If 20 million people signed, I forgot how many people have signed up, but let's say hypothetically
millions.
If 20 million people sign up, that's $20 million a month that you get for just giving people for $1.
The average subscribers for Game Pass hit 18 million.
So 18 million. Let's say hypothetically, all those 18 million signed up for $1. That's 18 million a month. Now, once that month is over and they stay, let's say only 2/3 of that stay. 11 million of that times the 15. That's a lot of money you're recurring out every month.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's every month.
Yeah.
Right.
Month.
That shit. Developers get per game.
Yep.
Like, and that's years of development.
Damn, that's $118 million, dude.
Yeah. On top of that, their games have a battle pass and a microtransaction, so they're making more money.
More money than Plus or whatever it is.
All they want to do is get your hands on those games so they can feed you those microtransactions. That's
Yeah,
pretty much what it
if it's
is.
18, if it's 18 million, okay, if it's 18 million times 10, let's say I got the 10, just the $10 subscription, right? That means you're making like what, 180 million a month?
180 million, yeah.
A month, which means you're making like what, 21 billion a year?
180 million. That's a game right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's one game of development right there.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you guarantee a lot of games out here. Like,
And you know the crazy thing is that the Bethesda deal that they made when they purchased, they made that back in a week.
yeah, because that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Hey, if they stayed the whole year,
It was
they
like what
get,
$8 billion for the Bethesda deal.
Yeah, and that's why they already have their eyes on Discord. Like these
yeah,
are
that's what they're gonna do it. They're gonna connect it. They're gonna link it.
all they have to do is not just keep their hand out of Discord. Don't touch it like they touch Skype. Okay.
Skype
and it'll be
is just,
fine.
I know, right?
they
Just
mess
let
it
them
up,
do what
yeah.
they're doing and don't mess that up.
Just give them money to continue.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
crazy if they keep it up for like if you sub for 1 year, right, with the 18 million subscribers, they get $2.16 billion.
Yeah.
Entire year.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, $2.16
billion dollars
a year.
a year, dude.
And that's not counting
Not
game
counting the
sales,
transactions in the games.
microtransactions,
Yeah, that's just counting the
accessories,
that's just
game
counting the
consoles.
subscribers, dude. The subscribers on Game Pass.
That's definitely
That's just-
worth it. I mean,
Whoever okayed this is happy as fuck that they did.
Yep.
I'll tell you right now, if this works out, Phil Spencer's getting a fat push. 20 years, Phil Spencer's gonna be the head of Microsoft. What?
No, he's the head of Xbox now, so
That's what I'm saying. He's one step away.
I just need to see these fucking games, man. Like I just want more Xbox games.
Right?
Like that, they got the studios. Within 2 years, I need to see these games start rolling out. Cause god damn, Xbox, like, just get these games out.
It all depends if Sony makes more games in the near future than Xbox.
Yo, we need a hashtag. Bring back save Scalebound. Hashtag save Scalebound. So we get the eyes out there. 'Cause that game.
Did Phil Spencer cancel that?
Yeah, he's the one that canceled it.
Yeah, nah.
That was a Dom Matcher game.
Yeah, the one people are looking forward to.
Yep.
Not trash down 3.
Yeah. I mean, Dom Matcher brought some games out that were quality, like Sunset Overdrive. He did that deal. Quantum Break. He did that deal. A lot of those games that were quality and they were overlooked just because they were on the Xbox One.
Yeah,
right.
I mean they didn't overlook Quantum Break. I play Control. I think everyone play Control.
If Xbox bring more games, more production of games faster than PS4, that's a wrap. It's just done.
Sony's always gonna own them when it comes to
new
first-party
games. When I talk
titles.
about.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so far,
As of now,
yeah.
once these studios start developing their games and is like AAA and is very like critically acclaimed, then they have competition. But until then, they ain't got nothing but Halo games and Forza.
Yeah,
Xbox has just straight to win.
Yeah, all Xbox has to do is push the Xbox brand and get it out there to get it known that Game Pass is a thing, and Netflix for games about to make some mad money.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to the next story.
Next one, Ruben, go ahead. You can take this away. 100 Thieves co-op.
So the founder of Nation, he just put 2 people on his as the co-owners of 100 Thieves, which is Bakare and Courage JD. The 2 people who start 100 Thieves with Nation at the beginning. The two first people who joined 100 Thieves first. And they just became the co-owners of 100 Thieves, dude.
Well, they probably use that the Among Us money.
Among Us money.
But I mean, does 100 Thieves do anything? I mean, not community wise, but I mean, like
they have a Valorant team. They try to
I'm saying, do they win though?
Yeah, they're the first one to win the Valorant tournament.
Okay. Was it a good tournament? They have like notable teams there. Or was it all scrubs?
I don't know. They have the.
I didn't know.
I mean, this is not shots at them. I'm just trying to make sure.
But they're the first one to win the Valorant in the Valorant tournament.
No, I know. I'm not saying.
And to be honest, they're trying to make more impact in we call it Warzone.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to like take shots at them. I'm just trying to make sure this is a quality team.
All right, quality team. To be honest, They said that because remember when Bakary spiked up because she's the number one female streamer
I
right
guess.
now
I
on
thought
YouTube.
Pokemon was.
No, on YouTube it's Bakary with 12.8 million views,
Okay.
and then Pokemon is second with 6.4 million blue.
Yeah, I think those statistics came out yesterday.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bakary is number one by all
games.
means. And the team side, they did this because I feel that Bakary contracts was gonna end with 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
And because they say, and Bakary didn't want to get out from 103, so they make just they should say like, okay, just I'll make you corner instead.
Yeah, I mean, these kind of organizations, they kind of thrive on bringing in new people. Because, social media is one of those things that always refreshes. Someone who's hot now is not going to be hot later.
Yep.
And so it's like they kind of thrive on if they can pick the next person before they blow up. And if they can't, oh well, GG.
And to be honest, Harder Thieves wasn't big as it is today. It just started really small and they didn't have a lot of people.
Of course.
They definitely didn't have neither team at all. It was just pure nation. With like YouTube streamers, which are Courage AD and Baccarat and Brook AB. That's all they have. And then they start to become a bigger company and they start making more groups for tournament events.
That's what's up. I need to start joining these tournaments.
And this was like 3 years of being there.
And it with Cash App as well. Like I
Yeah,
don't know what way. Cash App
They
as
had a
well.
contract with Cash App. If you see their podcast with Nation and Courage JD show, they're sponsored by Cash App for all of it. But it's pretty cool because both they started on Twitch and then after that they got a contract with YouTube and they started doing YouTube for like maybe 2 years, and now they're become the face of 100 Thieves. One of the people in the face of 100 Thieves.
So this means though, right? We gotta join 100 Thieves so we can take over in 3 years.
Right.
You don't know yet because it's starting to find more people who are more creative and to like YouTubers or Twitch streamers to become 100 Thieves.
I mean, we could just walk to the building.
Yeah.
The compound.
Cheers.
We're like, oh, your next best 3 streamers right here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Raise the light.
We may suck at games, but we're funny.
We're number one.
Like, we make suck at games, but we'll make you laugh.
But it's crazy because they're making a lot of
So
they
when we
expanding
gonna make
more,
our
knowing one.
organization?
Like what I like about 100 Teams, they're expanding more, not only making group for tournaments, they're expanding more in general. Like we have people YouTubers, people who are podcasts.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't care less about 100.
You said that, but it's gotta be the next thing though.
Allegedly, that's what Machinima thought too.
Yep. So look what happened.
The Face Clan though.
It's like said the thing with these things that they rely on other people to make the money for them. It's like they sponsor other people, and so when those people leave or they're not hot anymore, they usually end up in some trouble, and that's what you see it all the time. Like I said, that's what happened with Machinima. Yeah, that's what happened with I forgot with was it that Tifu was a part of? I think it was FaZe. Yeah, they end up taking all these big hits, and then they end up like fading into nothingness. I mean, FaZe is not gone, but I'm just saying like it's usually what happens. So like when I see this, I'm just like, what do these guys actually do? Like, you know what I mean? Like yeah, they help the community, but I'm thinking like, what else do they actually do? But that's just my opinion.
Well, no, it's just they help more to the gamer community here in California. That's all.
It's good to expand the community. It is good to help other communities. Growth is always great.
They're essentially curators for gamers here in SoCal. That's what it is.
So can I go to them and be like, yo, Smash tournaments? How are we doing this?
That's what I'm saying. Like, are you gonna hold tournaments? Or are you just gonna go to tournaments? Like, I don't know how that works, but it is what it is.
I mean, we could only just pitch the idea and let them know, hey, this could be a big thing.
Oh, they're gonna be on Jimmy Fallon's Twitch debut.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Bakary was in Play
Famous?
Among Us with Jimmy Fallon and The Roots, and with the cast of Stranger Things too. I think
Word?
it was they
Cool.
played Jimmy Fallon. That was like I think 4 days ago. They had Jimmy
Yeah, I
Fallon
didn't even
played
know
for an
about
hour
that.
for
Jimmy-
a fundraising.
Has been like a fan of games. Like,
No,
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon is a fan. That's why he always
Yeah.
has Nintendo out there.
yo, he what was it? It was that interview that I sent you, Josh, where he started playing I forgot what video game, and he was having a date with
Yeah, I know that. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
she's really fucking famous.
No, I know. I don't know who you're talking about, but I remember that.
Right.
He was just playing video games and he missed a shot.
Yeah. And then he didn't even know it was like a date, and she's like on it like as if it was a date.
I mean, so you gotta let that shit be known. You just be like, "Hey, what's up?" Oh man, nah, but yeah, Jimmy Fallon, like he's been a gamer, yeah. But has he ever brought Microsoft or Sony on his platform?
Nah.
I know he was playing Xbox when he was playing Among Us.
Because he always brought Reggie up there. He was like, "Yo, Reggie, come here. I need to see that."
Yeah,
Nintendo."
Reggie and Miyamoto. Like you keep bringing
Damn.
those two.
Nintendo though.
And
That's
then they say
kinda-
Nintendo's not mainstream.
We'll see about it next time.
Yeah.
But
All right, moving on to the next one. We ain't gotta keep talking about these guys. Congratulations to y'all. Now hook me up, okay? Hook us up. So next thing, GameStop. So what's up, Ruben? What's this?
Oh, they were saying like the next big thing GameStop had to do for keep a flow for the company. I think I didn't something about that the way they deal with Reddit. I don't know how to explain it correctly. Can you explain it, Kenny?
What?
No,
But first you have to admit you didn't read the article. Okay, did not do it.
the
And he
article
put the
says
article up.
no because
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Ruben. We put you on blast. Okay.
I put you on blast all about it, but I couldn't understand the article. That's what I'm saying. Because they were saying about what they did
Yeah.
for the stocks.
Yeah. So the stocks, of course, are going to go up. But the thing is that so they have the executive of Chewy, which, if I remember correctly, is a pet store.
Yeah.
They invested in GameStop a while ago because they believe. Well, the people who invested in Chewy invested in GameStop a while ago because they believed that GameStop was strong or could be strong in the online market. And so a lot of the reasons why GameStop's like online website has online presence has been upgraded, it was because of them. And so now they're taking an executive of Chewy and they're putting him in charge of GameStop. And so they're assuming, so the stocks are assuming because this guy did such a good job with Chewy that he could turn around GameStop.
They're gonna give an executive
Is it-
position.
Right.
Oh,
Ahead of GameStop right now?
I think he stepped down.
Reggie?
Oh.
No. Reggie's not as head of GameStop.
He's the head of what is it, marketing?
No, he was the head of the whole thing. Like they put him
No,
at
He was the CEO.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
no.
No.
Nah, he wasn't CEO.
because I know he was not gonna be the only person who's gonna have a position. I think different people were gonna have different position.
Oh, it was so right now it's George Sherman is the current GameStop CEO.
Hmm. So he did step down. No.
He's stepping down. GameStop feels amazing. Leave game board. Yeah, he is. That's recent too.
Yeah. Yeah, so essentially what they're trying to do, what they're assuming and why the stock has went up is because, they expect them to be able to turn around GameStop. Maybe. I mean, I doubt it, but maybe. I think GameStop is just too bloated. Because
Right.
I don't know if you guys noticed. I mean, of course you noticed. Everyone noticed. But in the last few years, maybe like since 2015, 14, GameStop is really getting away from games. Like you go to the store, it's a lot of BS no one cares about.
Toys, cell phones.
Yeah, it's like, and then a lot of times, like for at least for a period of time, like you couldn't even get the game you wanted.
Nope.
And it was just like, come on, man, what are you doing?
Right. I mean, it was nice when they started doing retro games. Like they started selling retro games in the store.
Yeah.
I thought I was a fan of that because then you started seeing games that maybe like if you saw at a secondhand, retailer or whatnot, like they would charge it up the ass, and sometimes GameStop gave it to you at reasonable prices.
Right.
But also, not too long ago, I stepped into GameStop, and I was just like, "Oh shit!" They have like a whole section for like PC stuff now.
Yeah.
And which is like, yeah, they have like a whole section of Razer products for your PC. And so I was just like, "Oh shit, that's dope!" Because like one thing that I saw and I had it in mind, but I was just like, I'll think about it. But they had a camera for PC. It's called a Kio, and I was just like,
Razer one,
yeah, and I'm thinking about buying it, and they just had it there, and I'm just like, huh, all right. So now I actually have a place that's close to me where I can just go and get it, because sometimes Best Buy has that shit, and so GameStop has it, so like now I can just go and get stuff for my computer.
And that was really the thing too, which I think GameStop had a missed opportunity there. They kind of got it back now that Fry's is dead, but what they were always like, oh, we are supporting gaming, but they decided to move into T-shirts before PC gaming. I never really I never understood that. Like I was just like, you have this whole industry of PC gaming. A lot of people are getting into it. Most people don't know how to, and instead of focusing on that, trying to push that as much as possible through your store, you decide to go buy Jinx. You know what I mean? You go decide. Like I would have bought because at the time
NZXT,
the computer manufacturers,
yeah,
they were small. GameStop could have easily bought them.
Yeah, they could have. Yeah.
And then, but they didn't. They decided to go for like Jinx, which is where the most of the gaming clothes come from. I don't know if you guys even remember the brand at this point.
I mean, they have like Hot Topic too at Jinx.
Right. Yeah, and I'm just like, why?
In Hot Topic, it makes way more sense.
Right.
They sell apparel, so like that makes more sense. But I don't. Yeah, there's sometimes where I go to GameStop and I'm like, oh, that's a cool T-shirt, but like, I don't go there specifically for the apparel.
You go for games,
GameStop should have been just games. Like they should have had they should have all types of console gaming and handheld PC, and then board games to trading card games. That's it, because it's a GameStop. Like if it's GameStop, it'd be the stop for games. Like I don't understand what would be so different.
Nah, apparel stop.
Right.
Funko stop.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that people buy online that they wouldn't mind seeing in person. For that, like even if the apparel, not even apparel, but even if the peripherals they sold was just related to gaming, it would have been like way better. I mean, like there was this, I think 2017-18, there was this huge push for gaming furniture. GameStop should have been on that. You see what I'm saying? Like, because imagine you just see like a gaming table in the middle of GameStop. You gotta look at it and go, oh, this is what it looks like.
They ain't got the space for that though.
They don't. Well, not anymore. But it's just like I was just surprised to be like, I was like, bro, like you have so many aspects of gaming, and you decide to go to apparel. You decide to go to other stuff with knowing it, because it's like you know the Game Chest, right? Big thing in California. Game Chest, like 3 or 4 stores, right?
Right.
How do you think they came up? This store started like maybe like 5-6 years ago. They came up selling board games. How did they know that market was there? Because no one else was selling board games.
Yeah.
And GameStop could have been all over that, but they didn't. Like it just didn't make sense to me.
I mean, unless it's Target, but Target didn't only.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Walmart, Target, they sell a little bit of everything, but they usually sell the mainstream ones. But the Game Chest, they sell like every board game, even the ones that aren't mainstream.
Yeah, the obscure ones.
Yeah, and so the fact that like they were able to find a niche, and for some reason GameStop is struggling, it just makes no sense to me.
But even Game Chest now is like diverting from game boards, and like last time I walked in there, they're toys and plushes and like kids furniture. So I'm like, all right,
because their thing was more of a family thing.
Right.
Yeah, so, board game was just
so if GameStop would have focused more in card games, right? at that time, would it just say wouldn't contradict the collapse that we see in Gamestop right now? Would
I
it
don't
stop
think
that?
it,
Oh,
I don't think if they did card games, it would fix them from being collapsed. But because I think the reason they collapsed is because I think they spread themselves too far out. Like they were doing like collectibles, apparel,
Yeah,
games,
they wanted
everything.
and they
everything
were
under.
focusing on one thing.
And on top of that, they have like 2 GameStop at every fucking corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is there a GameStop here and then a GameStop across the street?
Right across, like we have one in Inglewood, and there's literally a GameStop across the street from one another. It
Right.
makes no sense. Like why? Why? Like, I don't understand. Like
And then down
You know
the
what
street
you
there's a
just do?
GameStop too.
You know what happened?
Down the street there's a GameStop too. If you go
Where?
towards LAX,
that there's
Oh, there is. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, on Century.
Yeah.
Century.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? You know what's crazy is that they both those stores have to meet quota. But how is one store gonna meet quota when it's grabbing traffic from the other store?
yeah,
That's
Right.
true.
You're pretty much competing with yourself.
because I'm familiar with one of the GameStops and I frequent it. So what it is that one store specializes in one thing and the other one specializes in another. Like I've noticed, like when I was collecting Funko Pops, the other store would get way more Funko Pops than the one that I would go to, which was the bigger store. And because that's what they were specialized in, that's what they would sell more of. And then so the other store would sell more of games. And so that's why you would see a more selection of games in the other store. It was weird. It's a weird dynamic, and
It just makes no sense.
which makes no fucking sense, right? Because at a point in time, we had 3 GameStops within like a 2-mile radius of everything.
I think the reason they do that is because it's like if you know it. Oh, go ahead.
I know, I'm just saying that there was literally 3 GameStops in our vicinity, and closed down the other one because to them they said, "Oh, it doesn't make sense." But it made more sense to have the other one all the way over here than to have the ones across the street from one another.
The only reason
Okay.
the only reason I say that they might have done it is because if you notice the bigger GameStop, it's kind of like down like at the bottom of a hill. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like you know how like it's like right near the Costco, so it's kind of like the slope is slanted.
Yeah, but
It's like,
that's above. It's not below.
no. I mean like the one that's the bigger one.
Right.
Near the,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
the
it's
Costco.
that it's lower on the hill than like this the chicken place that's there.
Right.
And so
I mean,
it's like
they're level, and then what goes down is when you go down to Costco.
no, that's what I'm saying. But it's like I think because it's so far away from the street, I think it's easier to miss than the smaller one, which is on top. You get what I'm saying?
I feel like you see that one more than the other one.
Yeah,
No, the other one
because
is-
the other one has its back to the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way I see it is that if you go into the mall plaza or the open plaza,
Right.
because let's face it, right? You're gonna go to Target. Well, that's kind of you're gonna go to Target, and so or Costco, right?
Right.
You'll know where Costco is. Costco has its own entranceway, whatever. But when you go to Target, as soon as you leave Target, you'll see GameStop.
No, you don't.
There? Well, I
I
see
know.
GameStop.
Target is like way in the back over there, and then
Of course.
if you were going to Walgreens, you would see GameStop.
But I'm saying like when you drive out, you'll see GameStop.
Right.
But
If you go to Starbucks, you'll see GameStop.
And so I think by having it there, it'll catch people going into that area because where you're most likely to go anyway. You know what I'm saying?
If you're gonna have 2 stores and pay rent on it, just merge them and get a bigger store.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like I understand why they're keeping the bigger location, because like they were actually at a point in time they're going to close one of them down, but obviously they're going to keep the bigger one because they were opening up the stadium,
Right.
and I think their plan was to also put because what their future plans for the stadium is that they were going to put outdoor stores around the stadium, and which they haven't done yet. And they wanted to put a GameStop in there, so they were I think going to close one of the 2 and put one of the GameStops in the stadium vicinity, which would make more sense because imagine game days and fucking people are there, and then they come out and they're shopping.
And they are using that stadium for esports too. So
Right, and then so
That's
it would.
right.
And that stadium looks nice.
Yeah, it better be.
That's taxpayer money right there.
But that would make more sense. But again, it just doesn't make sense to have two of the same stores across the street from one another. I don't think there's anything like that other than Starbucks.
Well,
Yeah,
everybody wants to go
the
Starbucks,
thing
so-
is, like, because the way we learned it, because we take business classes, they'll say it like some of the stores are not really meant to sell stuff; they're just meant to show you that it's there.
It's the-
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Even
so,
even well, but it has to be like a big company for the like. I mean,
yeah, pretty much. They
like
use it kind of
McDonald's,
like as an
Starbucks.
advertisement
Yeah.
versus actually like selling stuff.
Yeah,
Like because it's like they say like sometimes depending on the store, it could be more profitable to have the two there than to have only one.
no, but
I was
I
gonna
will
say
get
that
it
when
if
they
it
do,
comes to
like-
food industries. You get me? Like
I
restaurants.
mean,
and stuff.
even without food industries,
I
it's,
was gonna say that whatever, like, would they'll be okay with just have one of them stores be sell at a loss?
yeah,
Mhm.
because they're bringing the traffic to another store, what could make up for it.
Yeah.
That's the way they reasoned it because they're not the only store that does it.
No, and that's what I'm saying is like that's why they told me like one store specializes in one thing, and the other store specializes in another.
Yeah,
The other store sells more collectibles than anything,
yeah,
while the other sells more fucking video games than anything.
yeah. That I noticed it was the bigger store that had like midnight releases and all that. And they had that Smash Bros tournament,
Mhm.
Tournament and all that, while the small store doesn't do any of that.
right? Either way, we'll see. I mean, the saga continues with them trying to turn around GameStop. Maybe they will,
I think they're going for a
or
computer.
maybe
of
it's
some
their turn to
kind.
get some money out of it and walk like Reggie.
Yep.
No, I'll just
I
kidding.
think
Yeah,
they should
boy,
focus
kicked
in the.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a year."
I think they
put it
should
on my
focus
resume,
more in the
I'll-
online marketing than anything else. To be honest.
But they should. I mean, they really do have the online market.
Right.
I think in the if the
It's too
physical
much
market, they
dispersed
need
right
to
now.
just the physical market, like if they do more things that's interactive that makes people want to go to the store, it's gonna help out more. Like to host tournaments, yo, then shit. Like that
Yeah.
make people go to your your store too.
Yeah, and they need to stop doing. You know what they did? They recently did something so stupid. I was just like, why would you do that? So I don't know if you guys remember, they were doing that promo where you have to spend $25 or more to get a promotion of Flapple
Yeah.
Pokemon card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Me and Chewy did an online order through the store to get the Pokemon binders, and then I did other like I pre-ordered games, and I guess because it was under the Pokemon brand, they decided to send me another free Flapple card, and they sent it to me in the mail, and I shit you not, they sent it to me in a box like this big, with airbag, those green airbag things inside of it
For one
and
car.
on top of it. Like, why would you send it in a huge ass box for one card with fucking airbags inside?
Like they was like they gonna make sure that thing gets to you. Nice.
Yeah, but
no, they tried to hit you with the anthrax, but they forgot the anthrax.
But
no,
like,
no.
Whoever packaged that thing, he don't know what he or she don't
I
know.
mean, it's just like Amazon. You know what I mean? You order something, they send you a big ass box, can barely bring it into your house, barely fit through the door, and then you open it and you find out something you just hold in your hand.
Yeah,
right,
it
it's
did that
just
to me too.
I
They
think,
shipped my package in a box within a box.
but that's the type of shit where I'm like, all right, you didn't have to waste that much money. All you could have done is put it to me in a like little box like this, and then sent it off, spending way too much money for like stupid shit.
Yeah, they definitely don't care, man.
Yeah, that's
All
why,
right.
like they need to. They need.
You know what else we don't care about? The next topic.
Which is Ruben.
The Nintendo Switch data miners are saying that it's gonna have 4K dock and Bluetooth audio.
You know what? I heard that, and supposedly I also heard there's gonna be a new dock coming out. Which
it's CRGA, Crawler, what?
I don't believe it because Nintendo said they were going to release separate docks for
Look,
a slow
Nintendo
time.
lies all the time.
Well, it's
Right.
I look. What they need to do is they need to stop playing and give me my different Pro Controller colors. Okay, I was promised this from day one. Okay, day one. You can look at the commercial. You can see that they have different colors for that Pro Controller. I didn't get shit. All right, all they did was lie.
Lie.
You want different Pro controllers? You gotta buy the collector's edition of those games, and that way you got the Smash Bros.
But we will promise.
Hey, hey, that shit
Light
is
Pro
still-
controller.
That shit is still one color though.
We will promise a smoke transparent purple controller like that, and then 64
And
Game
blue.
Boy Color days.
And blue.
We will promise that, and I've been waiting for that.
And blue and green. Mine ass
Yellow
motherfucker.
and gray, gold and stuff.
But yeah, so hopefully the 4K dock does come out. I mean, that's the correct way to do it.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think 720p upscale to 4K is gonna be good.
No.
Hell no.
But
Well, they're trying to put it up.
yes.
They'll
That way you
try.
can see that way you can see the new Hyrule Warriors game, lag in 4K.
You see Breath of the Wild.
That's
with those,
horrible.
480p textures in 4K.
Well,
In 4K. You want your 4K textures that badly? 4K.
yeah, they use Link's power to freeze time. That's a lie. It's not
No,
freeze.
not this whole time.
It's lagging the console. That's what it is.
This whole time, I
They
thought
just gotta
the
like
Switch
the
had
lyric shit of it. But that's the same. Because
You thought the
This
Switch
whole
was?
time, I thought the Switch had Bluetooth.
It does.
Does
Yeah.
have Bluetooth audio?
Not
it says
Bluetooth audio.
No.
Yeah, there's always been adapters that you can put
Right.
into where you can use Bluetooth connectivity, but it supposedly they're saying there is Bluetooth in the Switch.
It is.
Confirmation
Yeah.
you update, yeah.
Yeah,
2.0.
because that's how you're able to use the Xbox controller to Switch.
Right,
Yeah, it
right,
has Bluetooth, but it's no. You
Not
can't use
Bluetooth
headsets.
audio. Yeah, not Bluetooth
Mhm.
audio.
right,
Oh, that's the easy firmware update.
right. And that's the thing is that those data miners are saying well, they can just flip a switch
Bro,
and they enable it.
we're talking about a company that was using online servers from Windows 98. Yeah, they ain't flipping no Switch.
No, they're gonna flip the switch when they be like, "Oh, we got this new headset. You can now use it with Bluetooth audio." Guess what? Firmware update switches it just to sell you the headsets.
I mean, look, you saw the improvement. They went from Windows 98 to Windows 99.
I'm honestly surprised that they haven't come out with Super Mario Brothers headsets and shit like that.
Because all it's gonna do is be depressing. I mean, look at that, man. You say, "Oh, here's a headset. What do you want to do? Connect it to your phone?" Yeah, all right.
Well, they
That's true.
have released headsets, but you have to use the fucking plug.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta plug it into the back. Yeah, it's disgusting.
And when you get some of those traveling cases that Nintendo sells you,
Yeah.
and then they have headphones included, it's the ones that you plug in.
You know what's crazy? Microsoft brought Party Chat to Nintendo before Nintendo could bring Party Chat to its console.
Really?
Ain't that crazy?
No. I mean, it's Nintendo.
They don't care. They just care about Mario Kart. That's
Hey, it took them 15 years to make a new IP.
The Switch doesn't have a web browser, does it?
No.
No.
Wait.
I don't think so.
We don't never use it.
Sure.
Matter?
I mean, remember that Nintendo was the feature of not once but twice on this. Someone bought a Wii that was porn on it. Someone bought a 3DS that was porn on it.
Yeah. So what?
I mean, I think they're just
crazy,
what
though.
happened. I think they're
Let the people do their business on the Switch, yo.
yeah, I think people are just
Because
nah.
if they had a browser, man, you could use Discord on the browser.
Yo,
Yeah.
But can't. But-
Whatever. They probably announce this in the E3 or some shit.
nah, Nintendo Direct.
That's
We're about time due for one in a couple months.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's April already. E3's in 2 months.
True, probably going in May.
I think they're gonna wait till E3. If they do announce
Yeah.
it, if we at E3, they'll be the whole.
I would
big
be
direct.
surprised if they delay. They delay it again.
Because Nintendo is gonna be at E3. Well, they're not gonna be there. They're gonna be broadcasting. On it.
Yeah,
Because they're going virtual.
And
because
the
of
next
COVID-19.
game, Deathloop. Okay, we're gonna loop back to Switch. Okay, so
Moving on.
Did you say they're gonna be delayed until September 14?
Look, man, Deathloop, man, whatever, bro. That's Dishonored. Dishonored 3.
Dishonored.
That's all that game is, yo. That's just Dishonored 3. Oh,
Dishonored
guess
4.
what? 3.
4.
No,
Yeah.
it's Dishonored 2,
One.
and then the
Death,
expansion.
Death, no, that's no. Death to the Outsider is not an expansion. It's a whole game.
It's
That's
a new
not part
game.
3 though. It doesn't say 3.
I mean,
That's
but
the third game,
yes, it's their game.
but it's not 3. Does it continue the story?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Definitely. That's not a 4. I thought that was just like a prequel thing to
I
3.
thought that was too. And then I played it. I was like, wait, they didn't do this justice at all in the commercial.
Yeah, like it's to me it was like, oh, prequel
Yeah,
type thing.
what's her name? The nurse from the Marvel shows on Netflix. She plays the main character.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay.
By the way, it's like you said, this is just reskin Dishonored.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much what it is.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, "That's Dishonored." My God, like, there's no way you can look at
The
that.
powers look the same.
The way they
movement
move,
looks the
yeah.
same. Like it's Dishonored, man. Like they're not fooling anybody.
They just copy and paste and put different names.
Yeah, like yo, Bethesda was like, "Bro, we ain't got enough money for another engine, my guy." You better
So you tell me they just copy and paste it.
Yo,
They put
then it's
different
like, yo,
names
we
for
got bought by
characters.
Microsoft. Shit, yo, we could make Dishonored 4.
Come on.
do it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
PS5 exclusive.
Don't care.
Well, it's not exclusive. It's time exclusive because that's definitely coming to Game Pass in the future.
Time
Yeah.
excuses. That's bad. Dude.
Same thing with what's that game? Space Ghost what? Ghostwire?
Oh yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah, that game's a time exclusive too, because you know damn well.
Yeah, that was like the hottest game at Bethesda's thing, man. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, and then you just hear nothing from it, like for
It's
2
just like-
years. It's
That's
crazy.
sad.
Maybe they're smart. There is like, yo, we don't want another Cyberpunk incident. Don't
Don't
overhype your game if you know it's not gonna meet the
That's
hype.
true.
They're just learning from the mistakes.
Because so far, last generation, 2 games really, really disappointed me, and I'm not gonna get
Cyberpunk and what?
Anthem.
I think it's
Yeah.
dead for sure. I think it's trash.
Man, those was more. Yo, I was really like, yo, are these games gonna be the shit? I'ma play it. Comes out, disappointment.
Flopped it.
Cyberpunk didn't flop. It's just broken.
And it flop. That's a flop right there. We put it.
I can't believe those games were that broken from AAA Studios.
Well, let's be real. Anthem wasn't broken. It just
Yeah.
wasn't finished. It was Breath of the Wild, empty as world.
That's the ultimate broken.
That was word.
And like their promised, rollouts of DLC just did not.
Yo, they had a roadmap to their roadmap.
You know what's really funny though? Like when they had that incident where people found out like the way to get like more loot, they instead of patching the game to make the game better, they rolled out with the nerf real quick.
Yeah, I was like,
And they're like, bro, you missing content and you have the time to make this nerf though. I see.
like you know what their priorities are.
Yeah, they don't care about finishing the game.
And honestly, I honestly believe they weren't working on this game. I think they were just chilling, and then like
I think they just half-assed
yeah,
it.
we're not gonna.
Nah, I think they just half-assed the game, and then that's what
They
it
did
is.
half-ass. They made that in 6 months.
Yeah.
That game was 6. You know that trailer they made? They gave ya? That wasn't even gameplay. That was a
Just
pre-rendered
fake.
thing.
That more than half of the team at EA that was working on Anthem was barely getting the news about that trailer. That's the game we're making?
It was like, oh shit, we gotta make that. Oh,
And they
damn,
said, yeah, we gotta do that
this.
6 months, son. Yeah.
6
I mean,
months, yo.
Like, I gotta give it to them. 6 months they tried. They made some good shit in 6 months, but
Hey man,
we didn't come for a 6-month game. We came for a 7-year game.
you know how they made that in 6 months too?
Huh.
Because all those assets, like the world assets, they didn't even make those. That was from Megascan. So they just pretty much grabbed it and just threw it in there.
Damn, man, Mexican's on point.
All that's from Megascan. So they didn't even have to make the fucking world. All I had to do is just get the assets and then just build it.
Do some animation, yeah.
Yep. And then all they had, the really stuff that they had to make was the models, which would probably they had that already from other games that they didn't get into the other games, and they had to make the Jaegers. So
Yeah.
Trash.
All right. That's all. That's one. Deathloop. delayed.
See how we talk about another game instead of a game that's we haven't played. That's how you know we don't care about this Dishonored 4.
You guys care about Cyberpunk than
Deathloop. The thing is, we gotta see how broken Bethesda games are, but Deathloop delayed to September 14th. I don't particularly care. I doubt anyone particularly cared.
Yep.
This game did not make a splash. It doesn't look that interesting.
Not at all.
Moving on.
Now, this one is a pretty hefty topic. So Twitch will ban you if you do anything bad outside of their platform. Kind of like how school will suspend you if you get into a fight, not even on their property. They'd be like, "You got a fight in your house? Suspended."
But I wasn't at school. I was just married.
That happened to me one time, yo. I got into a fight, literally like 4 miles away from the school. I got suspended because the boy snitched on me.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
That's how you know you whooped his ass. Because he was so hurt, he went to school on the weekend. Voluntarily, okay? Voluntarily.
Oh, damn, bro.
He's like, damn, let me take my ass to school right
quick. I was sitting in my house, and my mom gets a phone call saying, "Guess your son was suspended because he got into a fight, blah blah blah, XYZ." And she's like, "You got into a fight?" I was like, "Not in school."
Yo, that kid was a whistleblower for sure. It's like, yo, I've got a.
I was like, what? It's like the school had like satellite cameras. They're like, oh, that's Josh. Cool, suspension.
Yeah, they had like micro cameras.
Nah, bro, I'll tell you, dude. Every time I was about to get suspended from school, I just pulled the reverse psychology. I was like, bro, that's good. I was like, they were like, oh, you can get suspended. I'm like, cool, give me that free vacation. Like, I got an excuse to tell my mom to give me a vacation, my guy. Go ahead. And they're like, nah, you just gonna sit on this bench. I'm like, yeah, I thought so.
I remember I got into a fight at school, and then like elementary school, and they were like, "Oh, you're getting suspended for fighting." I'm like, "Yes, vacation."
Right?
And they go, "No. See, we don't do that. You're getting in school suspension."
Right.
Oh.
How is that school suspension?
Yeah, like I remember one time they're like, "Hey, you gotta write all the they gotta write a whole section of the dictionary." I was like, "All right, you know which letter to go to."
You're like Bart Simpson. You gotta do like a Bart Simpson thing.
No, they did as a punishment. They're like, "Oh, write every word of the dictionary." I'm like, "Okay, I'm not. You know what word I'm gonna go to? Like, I'm not gonna go to A-E-I-O-U. Obviously, I'm gonna go to Z and X. Like, what the hell?" But it's like 12 words. Like, come on now. Ridiculous.
Essentially. So Twitch is rolling this out. So if you do anything bad that goes against their policy, they're gonna ban you straight up.
So here's the thing, right?
They even said terrorist activities or
recruiting. Right, I'm saying, but think about it this way, right? Let's say there was a Nazi, okay, and he was racist and shit, but not on Twitch. Should he still be on Twitch?
Apparently,
he shouldn't be.
No,
because it says
no. Well, under their conduct, no, he shouldn't be.
But I'm saying, but like, do you feel he should be?
Yeah.
Like, even if he was racist and shit, like not on Twitch though. Like, he wouldn't break their TOS. But with the stream was off, he was saying like hella racist stuff, doing hella racist stuff.
Hey man, it's not on my platform. Cool. It's not on my platform. There's no proof.
I don't have to follow the rules. I don't care about it. There you go.
There's no proof that you are doing those things on my platform. So by that means you're good. The same thing if I'm at work. If I'm at work, they're gonna fire me because I smacked some girl in the street the other day.
In the parking lot?
No, like in the club or whatever. Like,
I mean, there's always
I smacked some dude.
Watch they ban Josh because he was smacking a girl while he was having sex.
Yeah, and they'll say we don't conduct this violence, dog.
And so we had to ban you.
Like she snitched and said he hit me. That's what you wanted.
That's what you needed, like.
But look, there are things here that I can agree with, but like terrorists, and I mean, I guess,
who
man.
does
but
that
like,
in Twitch, like.
The one thing,
though.
that I see from this though is false allegations from this, right? And then because I mean, all these are like pretty much like worst of the worst situations, like being a leadership or a membership of a hate group, being a child molester, being all like and deadly violence, and you're like, what the fuck? So, but I mean, like, someone could be like, "Hey, this person was in blah 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 blah." Okay, without question.
All you
right?
need is a person with enough of a following to say that, and they immediately will ban you.
Right, and
Right.
then
Immediately.
and then now you're the dumbass that has to go like, "No, I have to fight against this shit, even though it's not true." It's
I'm
Yeah.
gonna use this as an example. Nairo, with the whole Captain Zack and the whole Smash Bros community, right? Nairo went to court, fought that out, and he's innocent. And none of those allegations.
I think they're in the middle of that. I don't think they even.
No, Nairo
Yeah.
said he already went to court for it
Oh,
in the video.
Damn.
All that got set up. That's why he's on YouTube now. Cause all that's done and dandy. So all those allegations were false. He's like, I'm not even gay. So all that was false, but he got banned and all that stuff because all these corporations were like, "Well, we don't want to associate ourselves with that kind of behavior." Well, he didn't really get a chance to defend himself in the first place.
Yeah.
but that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Seeing how these are private platforms,
They can do whatever the hell they want, of course.
That's
Yeah.
it. Since you get the right to defend yourself.
There's no way.
Well, see how they're not employees, but like you are. They are making money off of you. So I think you have.
But
you
you're
have
also making
some
money
kind
off
of
of
authority.
them.
No, yeah, but they're both making money off of each other. Twitch
Right.
can't make their money if it wasn't for the streamers.
Right.
I mean,
So at the end of the day, I think you still have a say because you are making them money.
yeah, but like that doesn't that excludes certain people because when you're fucking huge, I mean, look at the Logan Paul situation, right? When the whole thing when he did that shit with Japan, he was still, even though there was a shitload of sponsors that dropped from him, he still had a shitload still on him.
Oh yeah, when PewDiePie got caught a few times saying the N word, they were like, "That's nice."
Same thing with Ninja on stream.
Yeah.
He didn't get banned.
No.
You know,
I
the
mean-
thing is though, the dudes won't get banned, but let one of the girls do something stupid, they stay on Twitch.
Well, they won't get banned either.
Yeah, you'll stay there.
Did he have like, I forget, was she abused her cat or something?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
abused her cat on stream, and they're like, whatever.
Yeah. But someone else like just yelled at a dog and got banned.
Yeah, they got banned for they got a dog. Kind of crazy.
That's what I'm saying is like this excludes certain people, right? This excludes the big wigs, the people that make those platforms money.
Right.
Those includes them. These rules don't apply to them, and they will get a chance to defend themselves.
Mhm.
While other people, like again Nairo, who doesn't have, it's very, narrow, and his platform of like, he's known just for Smash, so he have such a wide audience like Pokemon or like
After this, he a big
Accurate or
baller now.
JT.
right, but that's what I'm saying, right? And so he didn't have a chance to defend himself and prove himself until guilty, right? And of court of law, he didn't get it. He didn't get that chance, and now.
Yeah, I think what it is the people who bring publicity to the platform, like good publicity, like the ones that are on, the ones who are playing Among Us with AOC, the ones who go on Jimmy Fallon's show. You know what I mean? Those are the people who get the free pass.
Oh yeah,
The people who are just Twitch famous, they're not even kind of breaking into like mainstream fame. Those are the people who don't get the second chance, because I think it's like you said, Dr. Disrespect, he wasn't really on any of those TV shows like that, and he got banned in a heartbeat. But like
Twice,
people but people who've been on, news outlets, live TV, midnight talk shows, stuff like that, those guys, they've been given pass after pass after pass, like, and they just walk away. I mean, you saw what happened. Like Ninja, quit Twitch. Twitch was upset about it. They repurposed his channel, and he came back like nothing ever happened.
right.
And it was just like, okay.
Isn't that crazy? He went to another platform and they ran ads on his channel without his permission, and they weren't even like they were. I think did someone run porn, or am I getting the wrong?
No, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah,
Went to a different platform.
They hijacked his platform and they put fucking porn. Yeah, that was like for a day or two, and then like Twitch is like, oh shit.
Yeah, they fucked up. Yeah.
No, but Twitch have been fucking up lately because they've been banning Twitch streaming by doing nothing. They haven't done anything else.
Ever since Amazon took over Twitch, it's been just going downhill.
Yep. All right, let's get to the next topic. Then we're going to the movies.
Spider-Man 3. Well, just Spider-Man movies in general, the whole
Yeah.
Spider-Verse. So Sony struck a deal with Netflix. So from here on out, every Spider-Man film within the Spider-Man universe, Spider-Verse for Sony, that's what Sony makes. That includes the MCU Spider-Mans. Will be on Netflix.
I thought that wouldn't include MCU.
No, that doesn't include MCU because they technically Sony makes those movies. It's just that they make it with Marvel.
Right, but I thought that would be exclusive to Disney Plus.
I thought so too, but looks like that deal
still cracks in Netflix. Yeah.
Unless they do it simultaneously, but I doubt they'll do shit like that.
I think it's gonna make problems with Disney because Disney Plus like, no, we gotta put this movie and you guys gotta pay.
Well,
on
the thing
Disney
is,
Plus.
Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man. To make the movies, where they go to distribute, I don't know exactly.
It's only applies to Sony, the movie Sony is producing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so no MCU movies.
Well, Sony does produce those movies.
No. Only Sony, like not Disney.
Not together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so not the MCU ones.
Because I read an article that said that sorry Disney Plus, you're not getting those movies.
So yeah, and on top of that, the deal doesn't even stop them from letting other platforms stream it. So
it does include.
We'll see.
So that's excluding this movie that's coming out, right? With Spider-Man 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it starts in 2022. So it starts with the 2022 movies.
Oh, okay.
Well, since we're on the topic of Spider-Man, I don't know if this is true, but there's talks that the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, the dude who plays Spider-Man, is going to be on Spider-Verse 2.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
That's going to be awesome.
Interesting.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be dope. It'd be dope to see like that 90s rendition as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially Venom, like in that art.
Venom?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's not even just Spider-Man. It's
Sony movies.
Sony movies in general.
No. But like Venom in that animated series, the way that they render him, like because he's the only Venom where he has like two outlines, where like two different outlines where it's a blue side and a red side, and then like later on, right, they show that like the red sign disappears because that red outlining turns into Carnage. So you're just like that was just like a weird different take on it.
Oh, I see. IGN clickbaited. Sony Films like Spider-Man, and then they'll be there after theoretical release. So.
Yeah, it's a 4-year deal.
Damn.
Yeah, so I guess it's gonna go from 2022 to 2026.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so all those movies right there is gonna be. So what? That's like what? Spider-Man, 2 Spider-Man movies right there.
I believe so.
Interesting. Alrighty then. That's good for Netflix. You know. Well, I think good for Sony because probably Netflix was looking for that deal.
Right.
When it comes to Sony, it's like I can put it on whatever platform I feel like it. Come to me. You know.
Right.
All right. We can move on. If you got nothing else to say about this.
Yeah.
This girl is not gonna be in The Witcher anymore.
Yeah, because of that.
I don't know who this is.
I don't know who this is either. Not gonna lie to you.
Just got as a support character for the Witcher. Is the
She's a support character. I don't even remember her in the first season.
But she's not. She's not in the first season.
What?
She's not in the first season.
So what the fuck?
No,
so it's Turner exits of Witcher Blood Origin.
And they said that they're gonna.
But it's weird
because of the delay of the Witcher.
No, but the thing is, they just finished wrapping up the Witcher series. I mean, they just Henry Cavill came out with like a picture of where they cut. And
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that was him. Saying that it was a rep that they just finished.
I'm all gonna be in that season too.
I heard.
He's like, man, yo, DCEU is done for, man. Let's come to The Witcher, bro. Come.
Right.
I know, right? Who is he playing?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Honestly, I could care less about her. Like,
well, yeah.
I don't know who she is. I don't even care.
Yeah, weird that we're seeing this, but like we didn't see her, and then so you kind of care about a character that we haven't gotten attached to.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. It's like cool. She's not in the show. I didn't see her in the season 1. Then she ain't important.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
not in season 1 at all. I mean, it was the white guy who was singing the whole time, which was like his liaison, and then the Siri girl, and then the other girl that he like messes around with.
Yennefer.
Yennefer, and then I mean that was about, like as in recurring roles that were happening in the season, but I mean she wasn't there at all.
No, she wasn't.
I never said that she was gonna play a support character, but they answered that because of delay issues. Basically, it fucked up the whole schedule for her, and then now she's gonna be there.
It's weird to me because they're announcing it, but they already announced that they were done with season 2.
Yeah, but I don't know.
They did announce it.
Yeah, weird.
I don't know why they delayed the whole thing.
They forgot to post the news.
Yeah.
Oh shit, delayed.
delay everything else.
Alrighty. And who likes Jurassic Park?
Not me.
I like Jurassic Park.
You don't like Jurassic Park? You don't like the world?
Nope.
Would you like Jurassic Park to be a thing?
What?
Would you like it to ever be a thing?
If we get
legit Jurassic Park.
if we get to drink their blood, sure.
Alright.
Why not? We did go make it. We have
your boy Tony Stark, aka Elon Musk, says he could build a Jurassic Park if he wanted to. Do you think that's true?
No.
That's what I said.
I mean, if there's theoreticals, I already heard, not from Elon Musk, but there was some other scientists saying that theoretically they can make dinosaurs.
Of course.
But whether that was financially a worthwhile endeavor or it was a scientific endeavor that they wanted to go through was another thing.
Right. I mean, yeah, you probably could, considering the technology today, get the clone things, take the DNA, rebirth. But I don't think it's worth it.
I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's wise. One, I don't think these dinosaurs could even survive in our atmosphere.
I mean, they probably could. I just think
giants.
Yeah, but I do think is that a dinosaur today just wouldn't work. I mean, these things are gigantic. Obviously, we're gonna shoot at them. It's like the world they lived in.
Regular 9mm is not gonna do nothing to a T-Rex.
I mean, that's what you think, but at the end of the day, it's still a living creature.
Yeah, but like, it's giant. So like, think about it like this, right?
Look, it doesn't matter how big it is. One to the brain is one to the brain.
Okay, if you hit it in the brain, yes. But if you hit it in the body, it's like it's gonna tickle him. It's like a rock.
Yeah.
You do that to an elephant, he's gonna feel it.
Yeah, but elephants are.
That's an elephant rifle.
Yeah. But that's like even dinosaurs compared to mammoths are small, right?
Right.
And so it's like it's one of those things where just like in this world is like the world that dinosaurs lived in is just long gone. It just doesn't have. We don't have the space like that anymore. The tolerance, way too much advanced weaponry walking around.
Mm-hmm.
People scared of their own shadow.
Dinosaurs will work. The ones in the sea.
You got nukes and shit.
The dinosaurs in the sea will work because they just be in the sea eating all that shit.
Like,
they wouldn't work either because we would just kill them. Like we just go on do what we do, kill shit. I mean,
you know how big those dinosaurs were?
But we kill whales.
I mean, but where our race has like strayed away, far from like the hunter class mentality, right? Like, not all are now like indoor. Like there's few like
alligators.
But the thing is, like Andres is right. But the reason why that is because our technology is advanced so far, we don't really need it. Like, you know what I mean? We don't need big muscles to go hunt. We could just shoot something.
Right.
like we don't need like all this extra stuff. We can just be like, hey, oh my god, there's something out here. Let's shoot at it. That didn't work. Drop a missile. That didn't work. You know what I mean? Like put it with the car. You know what I mean?
Time in our evolutionary line, like supposedly we were as strong as fucking gorillas, right? And fucking gorillas tear your arm apart like with ease.
Yeah,
And
we're
fucking
no problem. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to be big as hell. We used to be strong as hell. But we just didn't need it anymore.
now in order to us to get that big, we still, even if we were like to put all the roids and all that shit
Well,
in
let me
our.
think about it. Back in the day, they had to do everything physical, so they had to be running, the gatherings. So
but
of
that's-
course, they're gonna have big ass strong
but, like,
muscles.
even with all the drugs and all that shit into your body and you pumping up juice and all this shit, like you still wouldn't equate to the same strength as a gorilla now.
No, of course not.
Or a human back then, yeah. But
That's
the
what-
human back then were also smaller.
Right,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
Nah,
And it's so it's
And
just
that's smart.
we
way less smart.
we don't necessarily have the instinctive tuition as to like as a whole, as like a human race, to like survive with animals who are predatory in nature, right? And especially huge ass ones that could survive more than any of other animal that we have in existence.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. We actually do. It's that we as humans, we domesticated ourselves.
Right.
Because it's like under certain circumstances, like I think there was like this one experiment what they did, but when it comes to dudes, especially men, if you put them in like, if you cover them in like blood and stuff like that, men get like extremely aggressive, like way more than normal.
That's the thing.
It's one of those things where it's just like we have the ability, we just don't use it.
Right. I mean, it's like any other animal, right? Because we're still an animal at the end of the day. We're still a mammal.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Right? I mean, there's been instances where people get lost in the fucking woods and then they become feral as fuck.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's true.
They- Lost in touch with society, and so like all they know is whatever they've been learning for years that they
animal
were.
instincts, yeah.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, it's very interesting. Those studies are very interesting.
But
You
you
should
know,
go
at
eat.
the end of the day, the billionaires like to waste money, so they're gonna do whatever they want.
How much damage do you think a dinosaur would do in a regular like city like this, when not everyone has access to guns?
Have you seen
Okay, so not the United States. Okay.
where fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex was in LA?
You put it. Yeah, as soon as you let it out of the cage, it's dead and the skin is gone.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be like Jurassic Park 2.
Any reptile, like you gonna see it on eBay, like yo T-Rex shoes.
Yeah,
That's so true, though.
It gets loose in Compton and like, shit. Rich on eBay today.
Looks like we're about to make the new Gucci out here.
Like, it's gonna make it with every tooth, like Lucky Tooth, Dinosaur Tooth, like every time.
Yeah.
That's
But,
fucked.
nah, the United States get wrecked, and wait, it have to be like
terrible.
a very empty. Because even third world countries could afford guns, right? Right. So I was like, to be honest, I don't think a dinosaur will ever be able to survive here. Not a big one anyway. Maybe a small one, like an alligator size one.
They're just trying to be a new zoo, though.
Raptor.
But maybe a raptor, but a T-Rex, like megalodon, stuff like that. I don't think that's possible. Like they're just gonna get killed immediately. I mean, it's been an uphill battle to stop people from killing elephants. Like everyone's like, bro, can you stop killing them and take their horn? Yeah, sure. How did that one die? I don't know. I don't know.
Just wanted the husk. He had a
I turned around and he died. I don't know what happened.
I saw the husk. I shoot it.
Yeah, so it's like I think like you put a dinosaur out there, it's dead. Like it's 100% dead, and someone's gonna be selling it.
Let's see, what's the size of a megalodon? Megalodon
huge.
is the size.
Fucking huge as fuck.
Yeah,
It's like 10 of the great white sharks.
Big.
10 of those.
The whale is it?
It is 15 to 18 meters in length.
Yeah, like a whale.
that's pretty big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a whale. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
How we killing that?
Atomic
Yeah,
bomb.
it's about 60 feet.
Atomic bomb. Atomic.
Is that the size of a skyscraper?
60 feet?
Like a normal skyscraper?
I think the skyscraper is bigger, right?
About 20 yards.
I mean, I'm bigger than that.
I mean, he weighs a ton.
About the size of a boat.
Else.
About the
Yeah.
size of a boat, yeah.
Yeah.
A regular boat?
What kind of boat?
Regular. Oh, okay, a yacht. Size of a yacht.
Still a big one, guy.
It's pretty big, yeah, but it's not too crazy.
Yeah, a battleship could just
But that's what I'm saying. Like we kill whales all the time. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna get clapped. Like any dinosaur is gonna get clapped, especially if there's only one. Like it's gonna get clapped easy. Like it just. But you know how many species we made extinct here on Earth already? Like it could be. It's gonna be gone. Like it's gonna be gone. I mean, we're over here killing tigers.
Or it's gonna be treasure. You know.
Pretty much. It's gonna be we kill tigers, we're making tigers go extinct, elephants go extinct, rhinos go extinct, lions go extinct. It's like and these are some big ass predators too, except the elephant.
Yeah,
Alright, so what if Kong was a real thing? Would we
He
be dead?
he did. Yeah. He dead. Well, I'm telling you right now, as soon as Godzilla walks out the water, he dead and he's gonna be split, be eaten by like 12 people.
I'll talk about it in the real, like with us right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like as soon as Godzilla walks out of the water, he dead. All right, he's gonna walk in. By the time he gets his second foot on
Godzilla don't exist.
That's what I'm saying. Like if he walks out of the water, he dead. Kong, as soon as Kong starts yelling, he dead. All right, all right, he's dead. Like they're gonna be dead.
So wait, a megalodon is 18 meters?
18 meters, about 60 feet.
Yo, the blue whale is 30 meters long, son.
And we lay those out like there's no tomorrow.
But those aren't predators, though.
But they still big as shit though.
Yeah, I didn't know the blue whale was 30 meters long. That's crazy. The blue whale is the size of the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I mean, we still lay them out. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we don't care.
We don't care.
I mean, we do have missiles and predator missiles. Like that shit's over.
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, some people care, but the thing is, when it comes to killing stuff, we figure it out
faster.
Like I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like as soon as like an intelligent species pops up, it's like let a dog start talking. Okay, we'll figure out how to kill it by the end of the day.
No. All right, I condone that, dude. Come on.
All right, I guarantee you that. Let any animal get an attitude. Okay, as soon as that dolphin can walk on land, is dead.
No.
All right, it's gonna be that.
It's
Any little threat.
I mean, yo, if you get caught in the water, you're done for. Like,
nah, bro, because the thing is, we're gonna retaliate with the swiftness. Okay, get rid of us.
If you're in the water and a megalodon comes to you, you're dead.
Nah, bro, look,
you're not gonna survive.
We go out there, we swim, we get tired of that shit. All right, if they don't, no, it's not. No, what happens is simple. Okay, they catch one of ours, we get the whole family. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay, as soon as some of these animals in the water start getting attitude, what are we gonna do? Have some submarines, catch these missiles right quick. That's how it's gonna happen. Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. But like, cause you know what happened. You saw what happened to Harambe. What happened when he got an attitude? He learned a lesson, didn't he? Okay, he learned a lesson, didn't he?
He didn't get an attitude. Someone left.
That's what you fucking up, Josh. Okay, when it comes to other animals, humans don't make mistakes. Okay, humans don't make mistakes. Okay, the animals make the mistakes.
Right,
we don't make.
Yeah.
All right, so it didn't matter if the mom was a bad parent. Okay, what's a comparison towards the mom and the gorilla? The mom is a good parent. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, his mistake was touching the baby. All right, that's the problem. That's what he talked about.
Yo, vegan's gonna chew your ass up.
All right, they could chew my ass up. Okay, but he dead. All right, because he has to learn a lesson. And you know what happened? All the other gorillas in there, they stayed away from the baby, didn't they? They learned it. Okay, they learned it. They're like, all right, you know what? Like that's what I'm saying. Like they saw what happens. All right, and they learned a lesson. All right, that's all it takes. Just one.
Oh my god.
Your band done ranting?
Yo, I would be surprised if they make.
Bro, it's not. I tell you, man, it's not a rant, bro.
Look, but I won't be surprised if we just made dinosaurs, just to say we can make.
Bro, I'll tell you right now, Harambe could have been the greatest parents of all time. Okay, it doesn't matter. He's a fucking gorilla, so he dead. All right, it's just that simple. It's that simple.
All right, man. You keep it to yourself. The Harambe story, dude. Clap.
Yo, don't play Winston anymore.
And you see what happens to Winston before he touched the ground, huh? he learns a lesson, okay? He's like, oh, you want to be a gorilla with space gear on? Hell no, you're not going to have technology better than mine.
You crazy motherfucker.
But that's why, okay? Widowmaker just gets a normalized gun and a grappler hook while he gets a fucking jetpack. She's like, nah, fuck you, you're done. Alright? That's simple.
Shit. Speaking of Overwatch, you should play the anniversary.
That'd be good.
I want that Mercy skin.
Soldier 76 skin doesn't look that bad either.
Yeah, I mean, this all looks nice. Soldier 76, American, he gets the blue coat.
Yeah.
Man.
Tracer's British, he gets the red coat. That's pretty funny. The Samurai Genji's all, of course, amazing.
So who's German? Mercy?
Mercy is Swedish?
No,
German.
German is Reinhardt, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reinhardt is German.
Dang, give him the Nazi suit.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro. The moment they put that, is the moment they're out of the game.
You just see Reinhardt is just a giant black rectangle.
Oh my god, you guys.
The skin is called Loyalty, and it's just a giant.
No, man.
You see like a giant black rectangle right across the map. It's like
Oh no, man. Come on.
Shit. That's funny. Oh man. That's just funny, man.
I thought they were gonna put that for Wrecking Ball though. Wait, okay, where's Wrecking Ball from?
He's a
Space.
hamster.
He's for space.
That boy's a hamster. He's from any place he wants.
First of all, we gotta talk about how big fucking Wrecking Ball is. That's a big that's a scary shit right there.
We're talking about a gorilla that can talk. Come on.
Oh, okay, but at least that's close to a human, but a hamster that's like 3 feet tall, like come on.
Yo, that's a Pikachu, bro.
Bro, that shit is fucking big. Like, yo, no lie, if he walked up to me, no matter what he says, I'm kicking the shit out of him.
He'd be like, "You want $3 million?"
Yeah. As soon as I'm like, oh shit, I'm kicking the shit out of that. Yo, that shit is crazy, man. I'll tell you. I'm just like,
That's Reese's as fucking.
bro, he's a 3 feet tall hamster, bro. He's the size of a small child. That's ridiculous, bro.
They're gonna call you for animal cruelty real quick, like.
Bro, you could just see him out there fighting raccoons and shit, like.
Yo, in this episode, we found out how Ken feels about these animals.
Look, I'm not saying animals are bad, okay? Animals are great. We have to live in harmony with them. But in the off chance we can't, I'm living. All right, I'm living. All right, I'm living because I'm human. All right, so I'm gonna stick with my people. Okay. like I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying I want to be on the winning side. That's it. I just want to be on the winning side. All right. Okay. I'd rather be with the people who know how to make the guns and the people who just know how to shoot them. Okay, because monkeys have hands. They can shoot a gun. Alright, but they don't know how to make them.
Yeah, we watched the Planet of the Apes. I saw that.
If aliens came down and said, "Yo, come with us. We're gonna fuck your race up," he'll be like, "I'm with you. Let's go."
Nah, bro. I'm not one guy. I'm not one guy that was on a battlefield when they discovered that guns exist. Alright? I was like, nah, ask him up. Like, he betrayed you. Like
this. Damn.
Oh man, I can't. My jaw hurts, bro.
My stomach hurt for over laughing. Oh, dude. All right.
But fortunately, we hit time, yo.
Yeah.
Damn. That was funny. Oh shit.
God, we're gonna.
He had a whole ass podcast today.
Yeah, we only hit. It was only an hour and 35 minutes. An hour 40.
Yeah. A little bit less because it came a little bit late.
Yeah, technical issues because people can't get it together. Not gonna mention any names, but we all in this together. We all in this together. Yeah. So one fucks up, we all fuck up, right, boys?
Yeah.
No.
Yo, this man just straight went for it. Yeah, this guy straight gangster.
Now we know who's gonna leave us for another podcast.
When I wasn't invited to this shit, what the fuck?
But yeah, rip to DMX, rip to Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, he ends today. This is the last chapter for Attack on Titans.
I like how you just blew past the DMX part. He's like, yeah, that's the last attack. I was like, yo, a human being died today.
No lie. I think it was an overdose though.
Yeah, it was overdose.
Drug
Yeah.
overdose.
I
yeah.
have a friend who I think they had 10 friends who died this year for
Shit.
overdosing.
Damn.
Why?
Don't do drugs, kids, ladies and
Why?
gentlemen.
I mean, a lot of these drugs are opioids too.
Yeah,
Bro.
but
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
lot of a lot of the drugs too is over the counter stuff that you could just
Yeah.
guzzle. You just
I mean, but
Oh,
that's the thing though, man. It's like, yeah, people getting high off of like computer cleaner, paint, parchment.
Clue.
Yeah, glue. I'm just like, bro, how are we supposed to stop that? Like, this is
Not
crazy.
gonna lie though, when I was a kid, I got high off a Sharpie marker and I would never do that again. I sniffed. I was like, "Whoa!"
I mean, you have people literally out here smoking bath salts, like that's what they were talking about. Like,
Oh no.
it's crazy, man.
But
Yeah,
why?
but-
Yeah.
Why do you?
Don't do drugs. You know,
Like, remember, do you have
Take
people like
over.
trying to get high off of Tide Pods and shit? Like,
no, they try to
Ricky,
eat the Tide
that's
Pods.
hard,
They
that's
thought
hard.
it was candy.
that's just as bad, man.
How do you look at Tide Pods like, yeah, I want to eat that?
That's what I'm saying, man. How
crazy,
can you
man.
stop this? How can you stop this craziness?
Look, man,
Well, I mean-
when natural selection is always gonna kick in. That's it.
Look at
Yeah.
it.
But you're gonna see a lot of those spikes, Ruben, because people are at home. They have shit to do. So what the fuck they're gonna do? Get high?
Yo, play
look,
video
a year
games,
later,
dog.
we're-
Damn.
In 2021, no one cares about COVID anymore, yo. They go outside, put a mask on, call it a day.
Yeah, but look, there's a lot of people that are still not doing the shit that they can because shit is closed down.
Yeah,
It's not anymore.
And well, a lot of shit still.
yeah, a lot of stuff is still closed.
You think it's
Not if you go to the rich neighborhood. That shit open as fuck. Yo, I went to a diner the other day, and it was like, "Would you like to sit inside or outside?" I was like, "Inside." What? We get to sit in like normal? Oh shit!
damn.
It was like you only could have like 4 parties in there at once.
Wow,
like,
that's crazy.
in each corner.
Wow, why? No.
Oh, bro, like if that was me, they'd be like, "Oh, you can sit inside." Like, cool. Like, what's on the menu? Oh, 35,000. I snitch.
Dude. All I know
Oh,
is
man.
don't do drugs, man. It's not even worth it.
RIP DMX boys.
Yeah,
X don't give it to you.
yeah,
Oh,
man. Way
man.
too young. Man. He just turned 52.
50, 52, right? Or 50?
50.
Wow.
no. Hey Josh, you said X gonna give it to you?
Yeah.
This fool.
Oh man.
That's the name of his song.
Yeah, no. I was just like, did you just slip that in?
Yeah, but yeah, that sucks, man. That
Yeah.
sucks.
RIP. Yeah, Rough Riders. So that's it. So we out of here. Anything I gotta say before we head out?
I don't know where they can go buy, but Ken came out with a playmat.
It looks really nice. If you don't
I'm
understand.
just saying, your boy should have an Instagram. He can
Yeah,
link
he
his
collect
eBay
those. He
to,
could
and
sell
people
those.
can go there and then click and buy. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I can't
but,
shout you out if you ain't got no social media presence.
yeah, but I mean,
Look at that! Look at that beauty!
the drawing is amazing. I when I saw and he showed me the design, I was awestruck. Like it was pretty amazing.
He's an artist. He just don't
So
show
far,
it.
I don't know, Ken, if you have a website that's already up so people can go and buy it.
I'm working on it.
Link it on our socials, and then they can go to it as well.
Yeah. Give it a link. Put it on
Right,
Instagram, man.
But this is
It's
his third
limited.
play, Matt.
Shoot to
So-
it, bro. Yeah.
That means this is third play, man. That means I'm slacking. I'm already working on my playmat. And Andres, you need to work on your playmat so we can have a playmat business. We do that
I'm
off
just
stream.
gonna
Off
search
stream.
All right.
Off stream.
Any last words? Y'all go check out my channel. I'm working on a montage for Apex and Gears. I'm gonna be posting that maybe like in 2 weeks or so. Go to my channel, Josh Gambino. Everything's Josh Gambino. Thanks very much.
Go to Political Peasants where I'll take over the show like my rightfully deserve to.
Exactly. Yeah,
Go crazy.
that show is supposed
How
to be.
I have become the king.
Go check out Andres' collectible
Collectible
page.
Check me out on Big Bro Little Bros. I haven't been posting lately just because work's been hectic and COVID and
vaccines and stuff.
everyone. I'll be posting hopefully this coming up next week. Finishing off some of the videos that I had edited and posting more cards that I haven't opened yet. So yeah, stay tuned.
All right.
Any giveaways?
That's it, everybody. Thanks
See you
for coming
guys.
through. It's Gameplayx4 podcast. See you next